bali 36 aye balina engeri yebekolamu omulimo bakola ekibiina kyaibwe era bali kweyamba bampeera embaluwa eno yenda okuyiya amagezi njituuse y'abantu abakuba okumpi ogiringe mu balina ekibiina kyaibwe era bali kwekolamu omulimo buli mwezi begabira obukaire 5 buli memba batandiise saako y'amaani kale bawulire enjiriyo era bali kwenda ino okwetanira ekifo ekyo ayi bali balowooza nti lulala olidda tebakugemera ayi bino balama bulame korona ndowooza idajira irala kantwala omukisa guno ndeetera taata wange baba Bishop Wakula eyakulira okuteekateeka omukolo guno baba Bishop Wakula idde osangaaza omugeni wo era oyogere ebigambo by'oyenda okwogera baba webale webalyala niwo n'amana protocol bwe n'atambula okuvaawo okutuuka ye baba
sebo tweyanziza ino honorable sebo baba ife president w'eiwanga ndina ka speech katonyongoli gano aye nsabo ikirize abakristaayo abatali baawule bakulemberwa omukuzi abakristaayo mwami Paulo Isiko is the head of laity w'obulabirizi abakristaayo abaawule bakulemberwa omugandisi w'obulabirizi Reverend Colonel Charles Wamukolo ni tiimu ey'abaawule mwenamwenanga musitukiraawo from Central Busoga Diocese. Then Your Excellency ndi mufumbo ate nga ndina mukazi Florence Wakula omukenkede wange kankasome nga bwe kali to keep time. Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda General Retired Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Buhaburwa, Your Grace the Archbishop of the Church of Uganda, the Most Reverend Dr. Stephen Kazimba Mugalu, my brother Bishop Paul Naimane, the First Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of West Africa Affairs, the Third Deputy Prime Minister and Minister without portfolio, ministers present, members of Parliament, local leaders, ladies and gentlemen. I take this honor to warmly welcome Your Excellency to this memorial and Thanksgiving commemoration of Bishop James Hannington. The blood that was shed 137 years ago has continued to lead to the growth of Christianity in our country and Busoga as a region. Glory be. Your Excellency, we organize this commemoration alternatively with the 2 dioceses of Busoga. This year it has been Central Busoga Diocese, and I warmly, on behalf of the Christians, welcome you and thank you for the support and the contribution made towards this Thanksgiving. Then, as a diocese, after here we are going back to Iganga. As a diocese, we have embarked on a 3 billion shilling project of our new cathedral at Iganga. We intend to hold a fundraising drive on St. Paul's Day, that's January 25th, 2023, for the cathedral construction. This is to take this honor to warmly invite you to be our chief guest on that fundraising. Our contact Christians on this cathedral project are Honorable Frederick Bwino Chakulaga, chairperson, and Honorable Princess Persis Namuganza as the coordinator. Secondly, the task force for the Busoga University began. We received them and they moved around the project, the sites. We pray that they are accelerated to do the work financially because it seems as if they're not yet there. Then, Your Excellency, I know our official invitation, Your Excellency, will be delivered to you through those 2 persons named. Wishing you and all of us here a spirit-filled commemoration, the Right Reverend Patrick Wakula, Bishop Central Busoga Diocese. Allow me to rest my case and invite the Bishop of Busoga Diocese, the Right Reverend Paulo Samsoni Moses Mukembo Naimane Mudumba Omulangira.
Sabo President w'eggwanga lino erya Uganda, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Sebo, Your Grace, the Archbishop of the Church of Uganda, the Most Reverend Dr. Samuel Kazimba Mugalu, and the entire team from the province, Latange Omulabezi wa Central Busoga, Right Reverend Patrick Wakula no Muchala, Nikulwangenze mwene, Amaina Bagawulire no Muchange Lydia Florence Neimane, protocol ekoleiwa bulungi. I'm not going to repeat the protocol. Aye nsaba abantu ba Katonda mwena munegete ku n'engalo n'emizira okwaniriza President wa Republic of Uganda. Your Excellency, tusiima ayo obwavu n'obubi nebakuwa oyongera kusaba tusiimira irala era omulimu guno okukolebwa bulungi nenda okwebaza mugandange Bishop wa Central Busoga Diocese ne tiimu yoona okuorganizinga omwaka guno nga tulaguza obulamu bayate waife eyafwa ngayitibwa mu kifo kino Bishop James Hannington. Sebo owekitiibwa President, ife tutwiragana mu bigambo oyo amaze okwogera ate eriyo ebigambo Archbishop byajja okwogera kayinza tiibiremu. Aye ensonga bwandala meemalirize abandi tutuyidi kusaba. Aye ekyamazima tuba tuli bubi. Aye okusaba tutuyidi kusaba. Aye ng'ekyamazima tuba tuli bubi. Niwakubadde tofuna bubaluwa buva gaife. Aye nga tuba tuli bubi ino. Twenda okwebaza Your Excellency, twatuma Minister for Presidency okwida mu ofisi yo as Busoga Diocese sebo watuweereza $1,800,000 olwa Mary House Busoga Diocese. Ekizimbe ekyo kinene kikeetaagisa esente. Lata waife bw'otubonanga mu luyaalwo otwanirizanga mu ngeri eyo. Honorable Member of Parliament yebaziza oluguudo era alwogerere ku ebindi. Singa tulina obuyinza twandibeera tulobera emmotoka edindi okubitako enzito. Olw'okuba obuyinza obwo tubuzira lata wange nga area member bwakobye, singa otukoyayo extension eyo kitukola bulungi ino. Twenda mu maiso go ssebo owekitiibwa nenda okwebaza Honorable Agure Bagire. He has been here organizing and standing with the Central Busoga Diocese. I want to thank the RDC, Mr. Gurume Richard. He has been here. I want to thank Honorable Idi Isabirie Abere Munshiko Daife. He has been here. Neno kwebaza Chief Ruba mubukuru bwe bona he unveiled himself all those titles and he has been with us as we have been organizing this function. Lastly, owekitiibwa President, twenda okwebaza Salabirizi okwikiriza okwidde okola omukolo guno. Sebo Salabirizi twogera Luganda nti n'olulala okolanga bw'otyo. Lastly, Salabirizi yatukulembera okwidda ni Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga, first Prime Minister okuyitayo oli nga twagetebwa ku Minister Omumbeda, and I remember the words you said, the Archbishop, Olesa Bambeda, Honorable Namugaza, twenda okwebaza biwatukolera byona. Tusaba bigambo bingi, ebindi saabiza ajja kubyogera, tetwenda kubiiramu, ayendikiriza okwebaza abasoga mwena n'abantu abakulu, abasobola okuyita ku mukolo guno, mwebale kuyita, mwebale ino, n'omwaka gutyo okuyita nigule, mukolenga mutyo, olw'obulungi bwa busoga. Nva waigulu, ngandeta nata wange saabizi w'ekkanisa ya Uganda, okuyita atuuse obubaka eri President wa Uganda. Baba Lorida, omwaka ogwida nga ninze ndiwo, ze nandisaba ebya Busoga Diocese.
Mutyame. Bana mwebale ino. Omukulu w'eiwanga Ganiri Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, omukukunavu waife, tusangale ino okukubonako ewaife ne Busoga. Webale ino okutuwa akaseera ayetuyidde oyenda ino Abasoga. Webale ino. Webale irala Chibumba waife omunene w'omaikendi akuwe enkabi ne byona byoyenda. Because I'm speaking on the church of on behalf of the Church of Uganda, and there are others who have traveled longer distances. Let me speak in English. Your Excellency, we are indeed thrilled come here to join us in the celebrations. Especially this time of Ebola, you have shown us excessive love, extreme love, extravagant love, extraordinary love. Thank you very, very much. We have heard speeches from the previous speakers, and I just say amen. Your Excellency, we are indeed grateful when we visited you and you received us very well. And I want to add my voice to the requests we made in the paper which was ably delivered by Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga. We really appreciate, and also the team we came with, they did a great work, Honorable Minister Namuganza. And I just want to appreciate some of the request we made, and I saw you nodding your head, and in response, they were like, yes, yes. Especially making this place a religious tourist site. We want to request the church to partner with the government to develop Bishop James Hannington site as a religious tourist site. We really appreciate what you are doing for us at Namugongo, and a lot is going on. Next year, the organizing chair is Right Honorable Rebecca Alitwala for Namugongo. You will see a very big difference. We are so grateful for the support. And I want to invite you to this place. And you really started by giving us a gift which has been used to prepare for this day. Thank you very, very much. But we invite to partner government and the church. Because when other people speak about it, we don't want to leave out the church, because Hannington died here for Christ. So any development should not leave out the church, because that's very important. Secondly, Bishop Hannington was the first bishop of the church in Uganda. Let me repeat this. Bishop Hannington was the first bishop of the church in Uganda from Church Missionary Society. He was the first European missionary who was killed in Uganda for the gospel. And because of his death, we have received a number of things. Because he made this statement, I have bought this land with my blood for other missionaries to come. And so we had other missionaries coming. Education, form education was started. There was education, but form education schools. The first school here was built. It's called Mengo Senior School, or the first one. Also the first hospital, Mengo Hospital. The first girls' school, Gayaza High School. It is a result of the death of this man in Uganda. So Hannington was an entry point for other developments, spiritual developments and also physical developments. Your Excellency, we are not asking much when we request that this day should be gazetted. We are not asking a lot, because all other missionaries and other developments, including other matters, were actually after this man who died in Uganda, the only one. As a fountain of honor, and we know what you say can be respected. Nobody can really oppose that. So what you say is final. I want to request you on behalf of the Church of Uganda and all the people here to give us a gift of gazetting 29th October. That is the gift we'll remember always, and we really want to appreciate you. Lastly, we have a scholar here by the names of Reverend Canon Dr. John Magumba. Where's Canon John? You draw nearer here. This, he's a canon theologian, and he has done a great work. He taught in Uganda Christian University. He even, he taught many, with me inclusive. He taught me. And now he has written this book, so Inspiring Legacy, The Life and Work of James Hannington. It is a book that gives us a very good story and also theological and biblical foundation of the man we are talking about. So he has written it and request you, Your Excellency, when you come to address your people to launch this book. Thank you very much. Wish you God's blessings. And once again, thank you very, very much for supporting us as the Church of Uganda and for supporting us as the body of Jesus Christ. Finally, I request on behalf of the people here present that you give us a gift of gazetting 29th October. May I request you, Your Excellency, to come and address your people and also launch that book written by Dr. John Magumba. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much. The Right Honorable Second Deputy Prime Minister, Right Honorable Kadaga, the Third Deputy Prime Minister, Right Honorable Nakadama, His Grace the Archbishop, and all the other bishops, all the other leaders, political, cultural, and all the people who have come here. Mwebale ino okuida kumukoro nga bwe mwivi olusoga ndwidi bulungi ate bwe ngenda mu Lulamogi olusoga ndumaite kusa kubanga ezo ndimi zona zemugamba zona Lunyankole aye mulwogera mu ngeri yeimwe. Byemukawa byona mbimaite. It's just like Lunyankole just changed here and there. Aye kubanga njagala ebigambo byange bivuye bulungi nsaba omuntu ankyusize mu njogere mu Luzungu kubanga n'abana Uganda bala nabo bawulire naye obeewo nawo omuntu ankyusiza mu Lusoga. First of all, I congratulate the church.
Mukusoka ayeza ekanisa
And the activists
nabo abalwanira ensonga eyo
who reminded us and campaigned for the remembering of Bishop Hannington.
aba abalwanirizi abalwanira okutwidusa ebyo byonna byonna ebigemagana ni Bishop Hannington tubenga tumwidukiranga.
Because it is true that people are not talking about him.
Kuba kituufu ino nti abantu bayite bamwogerako.
Of course, me, I studied it in the school system.
Aye yabisoma mu masomero ng'asoma.
But nobody was, especially the young people, that they wouldn't have known.
Aye zaali ali kukivaayo kukigemaku era abantu abato tebandikitegeire.
And it's really good to remember people who have done something good.
Ate nga kirungi ino okwidukira abantu abakoze ebintu ebirungi.
So I want to thank the Right Honorable Kadaga and the church, Archbishop Orombi, for campaigning and reminding the whole country and the whole world.
Kale alikwenda okwebaza Right Honorable Kadaga, Bishop eyawumula Orombi n'ekanisa yona yona olw'okutaawo enkola ey'okuyiddusa nga boogera ku bintu bya bishop muife n'ensi yonna ku Bishop Hannington.
And in that spirit, I want to launch this booklet.
Kale mu ngeri yeena eyo alikozesa omukisa ogwo okutongoza ekitabo ekyogera ku Bishop James Hannington.
Written by Dr. Patrick John Magumba.
Ng'ekitabo ekyo kiwandiikibwa Dr. Patrick Magumba.
I will also read it, and it will help me to know more.
Asuubiza nti alijja akisoma ayongere okugugga ku nsonga ezo edigemagana ne Bishop Hannington.
Now, as we remember these people
buti nga tuidukira abantu bano
who died for no good reason,
abaafiira obwemage,
the Hannington here,
Hannington wano,
the other matters,
bala abadulizi bona
we should use it to audit the traditional institutions.
tulina okukikozesa okuboneka ntukebera obukulembeze obw'ennono.
Because they had some good points, but also a lot of mistakes.
Baalina ensonga entuufu kituufu aye ate baalina ensobi ddoona nningi ino.
And that's why Africa was colonized eventually.
Kyova obona nti olukalu lwaife semazinga ya Afrika eno yayidda yagambibwa abazungu abo baatufuga.
Because the traditional institutions had a lot of internal weaknesses.
Kuba obukulembeze obw'ennono bwalina obunafu munda yaabwo ino.
And me, who came much later,
aye mwene eyava oluvannyuma ino,
I had to deal with some of those mistakes.
buti n'atandise kayo okuboneka nti naali kwanganga ensobi ezo edaakolebwa.
Had we not done it, we would not have succeeded.
Era singa kyali tukikoleibwa okuwangula mu bino ebiriwo bye tuli kubonaku tikwandibairewo.
When we were fighting
bwe baali balwana
in
Luweero,
one of the big problems we had was superstition.
Omu ku bizibu ebyaliyo yali ndikirikiza mu bintu ebyo by'obuwangwa ebyeirogo ebyo
si by'obuwangwa, okwikiriza mu bintu ebitaliko butuufu.
okwikirikiza mu bintu bya wongo.
Wongo kyeki?
African chemistry wongo.
Ekigambo ekyo bwekiri?
Yes.
Okay, kale. Kati ngeyo Luweero, this one I can say in Uganda. Ngeyo Luweero, abantu bajjanga mu nkambi.
Ngeyo Luweero bwe baalinga mu kitundu
abasoga Oluganda balwidi. Bajjanga mu nkambi ne bagamba nti temuddamu okufumbira omukulu w'olutalo ensujju. Nti ku lwaki? Nti kubanga ensujju zirina amazzi mangi, ate akulira olutalo lwaffe, kubanga lwali lutalo lwaffe lw'abaana y'iki, nti akulira olutalo lwaffe bw'alya ensujju kitegeeza nti abantu bagenda kukaaba amaziga kubanga ensujju erina amazzi mangi. okugenda kudda mu nkambi ne bangamba nti batugambye tetuddamu okufumbira ensujju. Tikulwaki? Nti kubanga ensujju ekaaba nnyo. Ekyo kitegeeza nti tugenda kufiirwa abantu, tugenda kubeera mu maziga. Nimbagamba nti ebyo tibirina magezi mubiveeko. Nimbajjonyola ekyo ne tukivaako. Tuba tukyali awo ne baleeta ekirala. Nti bwe mba mugenda kulwana, buli muserikale akwata olumuli, reed, olugadda, okay. Nti bw'okwata olumuli, esasi terigenda kukwata. nga ebyala kwena ndoza mujukira la kwena ekyo kubanga abasirikale baffe bava mu byalo bawuliriza nnyo ebyo ogenda kulaba omusirikale omukifo ky'okukwata obulungi emundu yeetisa olumuli muli kuki nti abantu baffe batugambye nti tukwate olumuli muve ku ebyo okutuusa lwe nagamba nti akale bwekwata olumuli oyimirire wali tukulengemu esasi bw'onaafa bw'onaawona tugenda kaka temukuba ekyo so the traditional institutions
kale obukulembeze obw'ennono obwo
I support their restoration.
ayikirikiza mu kubwizaawo nga bwe yayibwizaawo.
And when I did so, I gave a speech in Rubiri.
Era bwe yakikola yali n'okwogera Rubiri.
Not Rubiri, Bulange.
Bulange, Emengo.
Then we gave them our views.
Baba endowooza daabwe.
That the traditional institutions should be audited.
Nti obukulembeze obw'ennono obwo bukeberwe.
And the ennono itself, our culture.
Ennono eyo ekeberwe eringibwemu.
So that we can know what is really, for instance.
Kale bategeere ekirungi ekyokubonerako.
We in our tribes, we are patrilineal, but also exogamous.
Ife mu mawanga gaife tulimu n'okuboneka nti
omusajja yakulembera amaka.
Yes, abakulu mu maka atera kuba musaada
ate, and then we are also exogamous.
Aye, era babanga bayikiriza abantu mu mawanga gaife mulimu n'abantu abandi okuboneka nti bona bali mu n'obuyinza katukobe nga ab'ekika.
Exogamous means tetuwasa mu bika byaffe, tuwasa bweru w'ebika byaffe, tuwasa mu kika.
Ife mu family daife mu mawanga gaife twayikirizibwa kujja kufuna mukazi oba musaada mu kika kyo.
Now that's very good.
Ekyo kirungi.
And should be maintained.
Era kiboneke nti tukisigazanga nnono yaife ennungi.
Because it is scientific.
Kuba mu by'obukugu obwa science kirungi ino.
It stops inbreeding.
Kimalawo obuko obw'okuboneka nti muzaalaganamu.
Unlike in other groups who marry their cousins and so on.
Aye bantu bala abandi tibafaayo omwana wa muganda wo ku mama wo, muganda wo ku baba wo, mwana wa sengawo befumbiraganwa.
And this is one of the reasons really I supported the traditional institutions.
Kyova ku kino ekyomu ku nsonga eyo n'omuku daboneka nti dimuweesa okuwagira obukulembeze obw'ennono olw'okuboneka nti tebayikiriza bintu ebifaanana
because
ebyo.
I could see, for instance, the bishops here and the reverends.
Kuba ali kubona ano nga bano ba bishop bakama baife ni ba reverend.
When a boy and a girl come to get married,
omugala n'omulenzi baidde okufumbirwaganwa.
They say, do you love this boy? Do you love this girl? Say, oh, yes, yes, yes.
Babuuza nti muna iwe oyenda omugala ono oba iwe omugala oyenda omulenzi ono.
I don't think they ask what is your clan.
Aye aliyo titabuuza tabonaku nga babuuzaaku ebika byabwe.
So you may find therefore Owente is getting married to Owente because they love one another.
Kale oyinza okwesanga okwayagana nga kabiri omuntu eyevumente nga kabiri ali kufumbirwa eyevumente.
And I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, but I don't think the churches attend to that issue.
Taidi oba kituufu oba tekituufu ayi takiwanga taidi ngoba kanisa ekyo ekiringamu.
But if the traditional institutions which were restored were concentrating on their work, if I was involved, this would have been one of the points I would have brought out.
Singa obukulembeze bwaife obw'ennono singa omu ku bintu oti nebye bali kuisaako isira yandibaire nga akitwala nga kikulu ino era yandibaire nga abawagira ino.
And even bring it to the churches.
Era kyona baboneke nti kidda mu makanisa.
And discuss with the churches how could they integrate this? Can they integrate it in their theology?
Boogere ne kanisa oba amakanisa oba endikiriza batya basobola okukingizaamu kiboneke nti kyona efuuka nsonga nkulu ino okuboneka nti tibayikiriza bantu babika birala kufumbiraganwa.
Even for the Muslims.
N'abasiraamu bona.
But so therefore there are cultural things which definitely are correct.
Kale n'olwekyo waliwo ebyennono ebiri nga bituufu era nga birungi ino.
But then there are others which are also wrong.
Aye galiwo n'ebyo ebitali bituufu era ebitali birungi.
Like wife inheritance.
Ngo okusika omukazi afiirirwaku oba omuntu yalesaawo.
Like underage marriages.
Ngo okufumbiza abaana abakaali kwetuuka.
All those are cultural but not correct.
Ebyo byonna bya nnono aye bifu bibi.
So therefore I would really like to use this mistake. Why were these pharaohs killing these people?
Kale ng'ensonga eno lwaki abakulembeze ab'ennono lwaki mwali muyita abantu bano?
Not this one. These are children. Bali.
Badada baimwe.
Bajaja.
Badada baimwe bale. Yali nsobi lwaki bali bayita abantu bano? Yali nsobi kikyali kibi.
Because they were trying to. First of all, I hear that in the case of Hannington, it was actually superstition.
Omukusooka nga ku bya Hannington kwali kusuubiriza okw'ebyobuwangwa.
Somebody had told Mwanga that people who come from the east are dangerous or something like that.
Waliwo yali akobeere Mwanga nti obuzibu bwo oli bufuna ku bantu abava ebuvanduba.
Just like that.
Nga mu ngeri oti neeyo nga omusaadha bamuyita kuba bamukobeere yafuna endowooza eyo etali ntuufu.
Then you come to the martyrs who were killed later by Mwanga, that they had gone to church, they had not come to serve him. Small things like that.
Kabiri waidda ku kino ekyabadulizi nga bano banaife abeena mugonga abayitibwa kubamba bagire mu kanisa ate baidye kumuweereza ebintu ebiza mu makulu oti n'ebyo ebitono bityo abantu baabayita.
These matters, these are just young children if you see most of them.
Ate bwali bwana buto bwe mbanga mwetegereza bwali bwana bato.
So therefore we need really we have the opportunity to audit and guide our people very well.
Kale buti tulina omukisa ogw'okuboneka nti tweringamu era tulaga abantu baife ekyokola ekituufu.
Like now there is the pressure from groups in Europe and the West that homosexuality
buti galiwo mpegano kuno
is an alternative way of life.
Galiwo kuno mpegano okwidyawo okw'amaani okuva mu buzungu eyo kanti omukazi okufumbira mukazi mwine oba omusadde ofumbira musadde mwine no mpegano n'omu ku kintu kabiri ekiriwo mu bulamu ekiyirawo mu bufumbo bw'omusadde n'omukyala.
Waliwo amakulu abiri mu bulamu.
Mbu waliwo amakulu abiri mu bulamu.
You can be man to man or woman to woman or the old way of man and woman.
Mpegano baleese ekyo nti omuntu gali amakula enkula ya mirundi ebiri nti omuntu asobola ofumbira musadde mwine n'omukazi afumbira musadde mwine eyaba ndala ey'okubiri neera eyaife enkaire ey'omusadde okufumbira omukyala.
So really I want to challenge both the traditional institutions and the churches to really audit and see the core issues which are for God and man that we should not accept or we should insist on.
Buti ayenda kwesa mukisa guno okuboneka nti asimoza ekanisa n'obukulembeze obw'ennono okuboneka nti balinga mu bintu babone ebintu ebitugasanga abantu n'ebyo ebitatugasanga abantu ng'ekyo abazungu kye bali kuleetereza.
For instance, the very dangerous things, very dangerous actually.
Buti nga kino ekintu eky'obulabe kyene kyene.
You see with the Banyankore,
mbona abanankola abo,
you know they like beautiful. But in the hierarchy of beauty,
aye mu madaala obulungi,
the most beautiful
omulungi eno
was the dark woman.
Ne yali omukazi omwirugavu.
They would say, she's so black that when she sits on the grass itself becomes black.
Nti mulungi ino nti era bw'abanga abanga atyaime ku isubi n'esubi alifuuka lirugavu.
That's the beautiful one.
Oyo n'omulungi.
With the black gum also.
Ng'era n'ekibuno kirugavu.
Now, because of the attack on the African personality,
olw'okuboneka nti abantu bagiire nga balumba embeera yaffe ey'obwirugavu,
the Europeans,
abazungu abo,
the Africans started fearing to be black. Can you imagine?
Abairugavu batandika n'okutya okuba abairugavu. Oyinza okulingira ekintu oti n'ekyo.
That's how you get our girls trying to rub off.
Kyova mpegano tuli kubona nga n'abagala baife batandise okwezigula beetoolaku ekintu kyaife ekirungi ekyo eky'obwirugavu.
And yet, actually, darkness is scientific.
Ate nga amazima geene ekyokuba obwirugavu kya bukugu bwa sayansi.
Because it is the what do you call that color?
Melanin.
Melanin. It is the melanin, which is filtering the sun rays from entering your body.
Kuba mu bwirugavu obwo tulimu n'ekintu Katonda kyatutonda mu ife abairugavu ekiboneka nti kiyamba omusana okungira mu mubiri obutafuna ndwaire dindi ng'eda kansa.
So now you find our people are rubbing off that beautiful color because of the inferiority complex which has been imposed on our people.
Mpegano oli kubona abaana baife batandise okwezigula kubeetoolaku ekintu ekyo ekirungi olw'okwenooma okwo n'okwetya.
Okwenooma, that's a very good one.
Olw'okwenooma okwo n'okwetya olw'abala abazungu abaida ne batuleetamu ebintu ebyo era abali bituleetaku.
So therefore, really, when I come here, you feel so sorry. These people, the Europeans had their own plans. They had their own imperialism and all that.
Kale bulwaidagano awulira bubiino yanolwa abazungu abo baali n'enteekateeka zaabwe enteekateeka deebedde okwidde okutuwamba.
But among them there were some very well-intentioned people like these missionaries.
Aye mwabo mwalimu abantu abalina ebirowoozo ebituufu era n'enteekateeka entuufu nga abo abaali baidye okubuulira enjiri.
So if our people had not been shallow, they would have been able to listen carefully, go back. After all, they were not attacking us that time.
Singa abantu baife abo baali nga bandowooza nimpi bandibaire nga bawuliriza abantu abo mu kubawuliriza banditweremu ebintu ebirungi era obaolyawo ebyantugasiisa.
They should have waited for the armed Europeans to come. Those are the ones they should have fought, but not priests and so on.
Bandirinza abo abalina empanda enzungu baabona obaabo baidye ekola ki abo be bandyanganze.
Because instead of killing Hannington, if they had killed the governor who was armed, who came to take over the country, like Kabarega tried to, that would have been sense, would have said he was defending his country.
Mu kifo eky'okuyita omusaadha ono Hannington ali aidye ng'aidye kuleta kigambo bandiisemu nga governor eyali n'emundu eyali n'empanda enzungu ife nga yatugyeta n'aboneka nti ali kwidda kugamba kyalo era wabona omuntu nga Kabarega yamwanganga yamulwanisa singa abantu baali beegayise ku oyo ekintu kyawa.
So therefore, I really want to challenge that we can use this time to audit ourselves.
Kale alikwenda kusimuuza abantu ife twena ntukozesa ekiseera kino tweringemu twekebere.
Because I remember in the 1950s,
kuba aidukira mu myaka gy'olukuminalwenda awo,
this Church of Uganda people, including my mother,
bano abantu aba kanisa eno eya Church of Uganda nga ni mama ye mwali,
they really helped the Banyankole to get out of some of their primitive things.
bayamba abantu Abanyankole okwetoola mu mbeera ddire edekinawaira embi.
For instance, the Banyankole used to drink milk without boiling it.
Nga Abanyankole baali banywa amata nga bakagama mu kibeera amasunda baganwa buno.
And they were getting diseases because of that.
Baali bali kufunanga endwaire kwati bagafumba nga baganwa buno baafuna endwaire eningi. TB, kafuba.
This worms.
Obuwuka bw'omunda muno ne mu mubiri.
There is another disease called brucellosis.
Waliwo obulwaire obundi bwona obuleetewa akawuka akabacteria kebeeta ka brucellosis. Bulwaire bubino.
These church people are saying this is obukafwiri. Abanyankole temuddamu kunywa amata kubanga okunywa amata agatali mafumbe bukafwiri.
Kai kanisa yayamba ino yere akati ekyo mukiveeku mulekera okunywa amata amasunda because agamata bukafwiri obwo gabaleetera bwabizibu.
Sharing clothes. Banyankole used to share clothes.
Okwambala engoye ono yalutoolamu yali wakwole beyazikwaga n'engoye. Abanyankole baali beyazikwaga n'engoye.
The church campaigned that.
Kanisa yakitaakuyisira okunywa omwenge mwanera ku luseke lulala oba ku girasi ndala.
They campaigned that.
Ekyo na bakirwanisa bakitoolawo.
You can also drinking water which is not boiled.
Okunywa amaadhi gona gotaidinga mayondo nga tina mafumbe waire.
So therefore, really I call upon the traditional institutions especially, instead of being involved in politics, the other thing I wanted them to work on was the language.
Mpagano bana abakulembeze baifa abenono mfecho okwengiza mu byobukulembeze obwo byobufuzi bino bangire mu bintu ifano tinebyo okuyamba abantu era ekintu omu kiyayenda ino n'okuboneka nti bayira kuni midaife badiboneke nti eni midaife tidibula.
So now in this case of Hannington,
butigali ensonga eno ya Bishop Hannington,
my little contribution would be,
ye kyasobola okuboneka nti
did this man have a family in England?
Nti omuntu ono omusaadde ono yali ku ne family ye yali ava ebuzungu
or relatives?
Oba ab'enganda be.
Can we go and trace them and really go and say sorry for our people who
tusobola okujja okunonenkereza abantu abo era twagirala twabeetondera twaka nti bana mutusonige.
Because I feel so bad that such
kuba awulira bubino ku kintu ekifaano ekyomusadde okutugwa obutugwe mu ngeri eri ageetyo.
Instead of killing the European soldiers who are coming to conquer us, mfecho okwita abazungu abasirikale abaali bali kwidda okutugamba. You kill this fellow who was just armed with the Bible.
Wait omuntu eyali aidye ng'ekyokulwanyisa kyali nakyo Bayibuli.
You could even say go back, I don't want you.
Ngosa n'omukabuko boti irayo tenda irayo jja irayo vire.
So I think we should really look for the relatives of this man.
Kale ye kyasobola omu ku byasobola okukola ebitono byakuboneka nti nonenkereza
kuteesa nze sirina budde bwakubikola naye nteesa nti bano ateesa nti abantu bekigemaku tunonereza abantu abo ye bali tuboneke ntusobola okujja tubeetondera olw'ekikolwa ekibi ekyo ekyakola iteme lyakolebwa ku bantu abali bazza musango nga Bishop Hannington. And secondly, although the Europeans had their own plans, but some of these individuals were really well-meaning.
Ekyokubiri waira abazungu balina enteekateeka daibwe edindi abandi kwabo nga Bishop Hannington balina ebigendererwa birungi.
Like the doctors, like Dr. Cook.
nga ba dokita nga Dr. Cook eyasooka okukola Emengo,
Dr. Albert Cook.
Dr. Albert Cook Emengo.
So therefore we should really link up with these families and show them gratitude. I think God also will be happy with us.
Kale bwene kiba kirungi ino tujje tunoneeza abantu bano yebali tugemagana nabo tubalage okunola kwaife olw'ebyo ebyaliwo era ndolani Katonda ida tusanukira kwekyo.
Now the third point
ensonga ey'okusatu nga nkulu
is that I landed some school somewhere. It's called Ikulwe or something.
Eno niye eise gale emayuge ku isomo ly'ebyeta Ikulwe Primary School.
Then when I was coming, I was looking through the window.
Ayi bw'abeera ali kwidda abeera ali kulingeza ng'alinga mu idinisa ery'emmotoka ye.
And I was saying, but this because you know I am also a Mayuge person.
Ayi atandika
Mwidinti nanzana muna Mayuge.
yakoba ati eno mayuge oidi mwidi yena wa mayuge.
Then I say, are my Mayuge people really learning how to fight poverty?
Yakoba ati abantu bangabe mayuge bwene batandise ku lugendo olw'okulwanisa okwetoola mu bwavu.
The houses are better.
Ennyumba diboneka ku bulungiku.
Njagala kubayozaayoza. They are not zalabikaku. Many of them are
enumba nungi buti diboneka bulungi. Era ayenda kubayozaayoza ku nsonga eyo.
Naye enyumba to look nice and know that the people inside are also well, you look at the garden around.
Enumba okuboneka obulungi era n'okakasa nti n'abantu abali mu nnumba eyo boona balungi era bali bulungi era baboneka bulungi era bali mu mbeera nnungi osooka kulinga ku nnimiro ediri kumpi n'amaka ago.
Now when I looked at the gardens, I was not sure what is the situation here.
Bw'alingirira ennimiro tabeere musimu yeebuuziza kikiri mbeera kyeri gano.
I have seen Busumoro Duma.
Abo ino obulimiro bw'obuduuma butontono buti.
Nebuuza nti abantu bano ekibalo bakikute batya ekyogoba obwavu.
Yeebuuza ati abantu bano ekibalo ekyokutoolawo obwavu kifa kiri kitya mperaano bakigemye batya.
And I came to Kityerera. I started a small farm there. I don't know whether our people are managing it well, but that farm had a formula.
Yajja Kityerera yatandikayo kafaamu nga kalungi. Aye taidio abantu bali kugikuuma bulungi. Aye faamu eyo yalina ekibalo.
Because I was saying 1 acre for coffee.
Yali ng'aliko bati omuntu abe neeyiika ndala y'emwanyi.
1 acre for fruits.
Abe neeyiika ndala ey'ebibala.
1 acre for pasture, for zero grazing.
Neeyiika ndala ng'eri ku okulima eisubi eri ebisolo by'okuumira mu nnumba bitweta zero grazing.
And 1 acre for food.
Ng'ate era eyiika eyindi endala eri ku kulimira ku mmere eyiika 4.
And a manju, you put there poultry for eggs.
Einuma y'ennumba eyo waataayo ekiyumba eky'enkoko era ed'amaggi.
You put there piggery if you are not a Muslim.
Waataayo bule buhipusamu oba nga toli musiraamu.
And then if you are near the swamp, you start fish farming.
Bw'oba nga olina omukisa ng'oli kumpi n'ekibali eri amaadhi otandiike okulunda engege.
I went around and I talked to you